so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when it's
What you been on?
Thanks, Coach. Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a...
Yeah. Just saw the chart. My niggas got one of my niggas. Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna play that dirt. Dirky, yo. I'm talking about Dirky, I'm talking that shit, boy. I've been up all day, moving shit, packing shit, having a restraining order from the bitch, all type of shit. This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Because I talk to it. Why is so much? 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. That's good, so crazy. What you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play, no conversation, ain't got time for no debate. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bread until we all got them buckets. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day. They ain't doing their job, they protecting.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in Week 4.
That's 2 verses.
Go. 120! Let's get it. 2-jet.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Here. 82.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
81.
Working from the gun. Wentz. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Sunday.
Check three. Check 31.
It's Great 57. Done.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. The 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Freeman, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So they get the ball on the opening drive. They take it in for the score.
And how about setting the tone right away? Everyone talks about wanting to do that, but you always hear it in every locker room. First 5 minutes of the game, who's going to set the tone? Who's going to take control? Guess who just did?
Well, now on the next drive, when you score that quickly or you're scored that quickly against, probably feel like you need to respond.
Yeah, without a doubt. In other words, you've actually put the pressure even more so on your opponent.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Stupid, bro.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. Here's Wilson. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I'll be forgetting you how that nigga. I always forget. I do that shit every time.
Mike. Watch the twist. Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they're just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Flushed out right. He's got his man on the crossing route. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Cut.
A run for Nick Chubb. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
To throw again on second down. Wilson, he's got it. Wilson to lock it there for the Seahawk first down. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're set.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Nick Chubb, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
That was Nick Chubb's first touchdown all year.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
58, Mike. Night, sweetheart.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. He'll have a first down past the 40.
You better not work on Pepsi, man. Fuck out of here.
Big play there for Philly. 64 yards. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
87. Sunday.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
5-9.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
Go.
Wentz going to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Shotgun now for Wentz. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
got shot out the sun.
What? 36 power. Check three. Gun. Stay at home.
From the 27, Wilson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Alert. We got it. 5-2's the mic. Mike 5-2, Mike.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And he's got Lockett. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
19. Check four.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Nick Chubb with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down at about the 15. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side, and he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
X3, 218, chopper. Bang. Undercrush.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The tackle there by Richard Sherman.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's find 7. Mike 55. Got you. I got you, son. Mike, 55. Check, 55.
From the 45 on second down. Wentz got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
Let's go, baby. Kill. 55. 55.
They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
you know, right? 57.
Tight off. Mike, 53. 50.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. They'll throw out wide, complete to Sanders. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Two jet.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Going for it with Sanders. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain.
What?
The Eagles unable to convert there on
Yo.
4th. And the Seahawks
What?
are going to take over the football.
Yo, this game is so bad. What the
Coming to the
fuck?
line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time,
what?
but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Seahawks, first down.
Go. Alert.
They run. Chubb. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. He's checking.
Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Looking deep downfield. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
First down, Seattle.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Man, this game is fucking horrible, man.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Myers' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Oh, boy.
Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Let's make these babies cry. 552.
This time Wilson will throw.
Get his ass, folks.
Escaping the pressure right.
Get his ass, folks.
Nothing out of that one. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
On is the punt team now as this one's set
one
away.
block. Oh, yeah, good block, shorty. I can't spin. I can't
Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Check 55.
Dre 15. Dre 15. Here. Wait, look.
On second and a couple. Wentz.
You
He'll
lose.
rifle this one deep. Got a man. It's caught.
Oh, man.
Touchdown. Philadelphia. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Elliott on for the extra point. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
Jump that shit up.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
Damn.
Flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
Go. Reload.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Let's go double count right here. Double count. Mike 50, Mike. I got him. Hey, no, look, hey, we got Mike 50, Mike 50, huh? Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this, we got this.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. Ebron's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
Check it back, check it back.
Silent.
That's how he feel.
They go play action with Wilson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. He rifles one that's intercepted.
One block.
Slay with a pick. And return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Switch. Hey, check 24. Check 24. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Protein spill.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on second and 8. Wentz. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
58, boys, 58, Mike. I got it.
Hey, orbit.
58 is a Mike. Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 58's the Mike. 58.
Hey, Ford Tokyo.
From the gun, it's Wentz.
Get that shit. Let's go, Kiki.
Kiki QT complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Check. 6 guys. Check.
On first down, Sanders. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
One flag.
They'll go again with Sanders. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Kill.
80 weapon.
Kill. Turn up.
Put them foes up.
With the score all time.
Working on the weekend like usual.
Here we go.
Watch the flag.
Great 57.
They'll try and run forward with Sanders, pushing through the contact.
Let's go! Good shit, boy.
zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing on second down, Wilson. And his pass incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. And this will be caught at the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Chubb with the first down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 27. He gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Here's Wilson to throw.
Get his ass, folks.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Dante Fowler able to record his 5th sack of the season. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And, Charles, when you start talking about NFL kickers that have hit from 62 or further, it's a pretty short list, isn't it?
That it is, but how about the trust by a head coach to even let your kicker try from that range? That's really showing a lot of faith that he can get the job done.
Yeah, faith and guts. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Whoa, what?
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Nigga, I double tapped that. Oh my fucking god.
A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, do nothing but take 3, though.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. On the ground, it's Chubb. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
Yeah, I like this. I like this.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw.
Good D, man.
And no,
let's go.
It's incomplete.
Let's go.
He had it and dropped it. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
Let's go. Make a
so
play.
Failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help them big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Now Wentz. Now look
at this shit, man.
The turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
This is how I want it.
Picked off near the 29.
Oh,
that's
my
now
God.
his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
Look at that
all
shit.
the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now Chubb.
Man, bro.
And able to break one tackle,
Little
but then
ass
quickly
boy.
brought down.
It's easy work, and it's coming again.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a one-score game.
Good D.
He'll give it to
That's
Chubb.
so, man. He's taking
And
3.
a measure of
He's taking
revenge
3.
there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they
Oh,
get
no.
him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Like the pass. Like 52. Like 52. Hey, let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball.
Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now it's 4th and goal. One play for the
That's
win.
a pick, bro.
Not a very exciting finish.
Nobody open.
Yeah, ho-hum.
Yeah, ho-hum. I know one thing now. I'm making someone beat me other than their top receiver.
Oh, my God.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Hey, tight down. There you go.
Check 52 to Mike. Check 52 to Mike. Now watch one. Hey. 52, Mike 52. Focus, defense, focus. 52's the mic, boys. 52.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. And a late
Oh
score
my
here
fucking
in this
God, bro!
Wow, I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, it could come back at you a long way.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time,
they practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done.
Oh, yeah, we gone.
And in
We
a lot
gone.
of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. The Eagles going to take the first.
Come on, man. Get out of there, man. Get out of there.
As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Mike, 55. Check. Come on. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Check.
Go.
Kill.
61, matchbox lights.
Check. Crunch. Check. Fred down. Check.
Hey, empty.
Switch. Whip. Watch the whip.
Now a carry for Sanders. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Back to throw. Wentz. This one complete to Devontae Freeman. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Check three.
Hey, Dad. Man 5-7.
55.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
74.
Wentz to throw. Flushed out right. And this is caught. It's Parker. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Yeah, baby.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And this isn't going to get there. It's no good. Didn't get enough leg on it. Not what you'd expect from an NFL kicker. And it's going to be the final act of this ball game. So the victory here for Seattle. And
Man, this nigga got out by the skin of his teeth, man.